show covering the SBU DAO auction with 3 queens.
What up, D-Ray? How's it going, man? How you doing, man?
I'm pumped up. I'm let down. I'm brokenhearted. I'm excited. Just a lot of emotions at the same time. So
it is too much goodness. Too much goodness, D-Ray. I mean that auction over there is going bonkers, man.
Yep.
There's a royal up for auction with 2 princesses, and that is crazy, man.
And that's where the heartbreak comes in, because I fell in love this morning. Bonaire, she stole my heart away. So I was a little heartbroken a while ago when I refreshed the screen. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. But I mean, it's good for the DAO, it's good for the treasury, so it's going to be exciting.
It is. I've been looking up because I always try to see whether these princesses or royals, what are they crypto friendly? I know FOMO Head and Hatsack Head, they do that. I'm sure, like a lot of people in our community, they go and check that out. But just doing a little research, it is a beautiful island. It's just north of Venezuela, and just cool facts. It's not in Hurricane Alley. Just beautiful weather all year round, man. And you can't get better than a beautiful tropical island and the royal queen. So I understand why that thing right now is over 50,000 bee honey, right? And if you could, like you said, I think if you could share your screen and pull it up, that would be awesome, bro. And you're muted, so you know. That unless because you got puppies, man. Because I got
one of these warriors that's up for auction. I got one in the background. He
likes
to bark when I go on YouTube. So
there you go. Well, it is. I got my gunner. My man likes to warn us of things too.
Yep.
That's what happens when you live in the woods, man. We live in nature out here. That's what I'm talking about. So let me add that to the stream. Very cool. Yeah, look at them, man. That is nice. I did, just so full disclosure, I got me a nice blaze yesterday. I was happy with that. I really love the blaze. That flash looking thing. That's very cool.
That was you. You got a good deal on that blaze. I was kind of surprised. I was thinking around 1,500 bee honey for that blaze. So
yeah,
sweet, man.
No, it was a great deal. And you know me, I'm all about the deals, man. I get things at low prices sometimes. Sometimes not, D-Ray.
More times than not, it works out for the ray of light. So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, you got Uruguay. That's another one, man. That's just awesome. And I'm kind of looking at Egypt too, man. That is a nice, you're talking about one of the 7 wonders in the world, man. The pyramids. That is also an awesome princess queen. Very cool.
Very cool. And then the beautiful, lustrous Bonaire, the diving capital of the world. So yeah, I'm one of those people too. I like to go look at it on Google Earth when these princesses and queens pop up, do a little Google research behind them. So I mean, a beautiful, absolutely beautiful Caribbean island. So I think it's also part of the Netherlands. What I read. So
right.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that is cool.
Puppy face warrior in the auction tonight with a 2,500 bee honey bid on it. I mean, let's go. And then speaking of blaze, I think that's the first lipstick blaze we've seen so far. So
it is
exciting. It'll be exciting tonight.
It is. I really like these the lady bees, man. They're very cool. I like the new. There's 2 faces, right? And there are 2 different faces for the lady bees.
Yep. We've got 2, that. Right? Yep, that's the OG lipstick bee, and then we've got one that's showing some teeth. So this is the toothless ones. That's what we call them, the toothless ladies. So these are our Virginia mountain bees. So
right. Oh, hey, what up, man? There's Tim. How's it going, Tim?
What's happening?
How we doing? So hey, we're streaming both places there, Tim. We're on Spaces, and we got YouTube Live going on, man. So I kind of let everybody know. Awesome day for you, and proud papa. You got daughters graduating. That's an amazing thing. Congratulations, brother, and to them, man. So I know there's a lot of time that you kind of spend with us too, but congratulations to them.
It's a good time. Good times. We're having a lot of fun. Now they're having dessert, so it's all good. I could afford to miss a dessert.
But we were just talking about these wonderful, beautiful bees, man.
Yes.
Kind of starting out with the Bonaire, how it's just north Venezuela, somewhat crypto friendly. Not really. There's not exchanges there. I did hear again from FOMO Head and Hatsack Head. I think some stores and restaurants there do accept Bitcoin and things like that, but
I heard that.
not super crypto friendly. So it's kind of an up and coming. Very cool.
That's the perfect one. So that's the ones where you want to get down there and incorporate some M2 going on, right? Some M2 and some bee honey. So
that's what I'm talking about. Some M2 bee honey, got some Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum. Those are some coins we like.
It's who's going for this? Is this really zero?
Oh no, it's not zero. You got to refresh, my man. Yeah, I think it's 10,000.
Just open that.
I know it's 10,000.
There it is.
10,000. 10,000 bee honey. I think bee honey's still around like what, 140, 150? Is that what it's?
Yeah, 146 last time I looked.
Yep. So that's a healthy bid, man. Something over there. What about you're talking about almost $65,000 for Bonaire? That's crazy, man. Whew. That's what I'm talking about.
What's your math looking at?
You're talking about
70, 75.
Oh, well, there you go. Sorry. There you go. Thanks, Tim. Yeah. I didn't know if we were at $1.40, $1.30, $1.50.
I'm more warmed up from leaving the tip at the restaurant right now. So I was, doing the math.
You're warmed up from tipping, huh? There you go. Just getting in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Thank you. It is exciting. There's these auctions every day. Thank you. And George, good evening. Yep. Bees Nation, Bees family. Thank you, George. Good to see. Hey, hope everything's out good going, George, because I hear there's some storms out in Arizona. Oh, FOMO Head sending me some crazy pictures of tsunamis coming or whatever. I know it's not a tsunami. I'm just joking. But, yeah, some storms out in Arizona, man.
Well, they don't get rain out there often, so it's probably just a light sprinkle, and they're just freaking out.
That's right. No, he was showing me some of the clouds. It's like ridiculous. I guess when there's storms there, it's looks like the end of the world coming. So yeah, a little different. And yes, good evening, Marisha. How are you? Very, very good. Very good. Like I said,
it dropped down to 50 degrees out there or something.
Yeah, you know the whole time we were out there, they're telling us how beautiful it is out there. It was freezing, man. It's freezing the whole time we're out there.
I wanted to be in shorts the whole time. It did get down to, I think, 54 at night, and they were all like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to put the blankets on." I was like, "You kidding me? I'll sleep outside." All
good. Hey, so what do you guys think? You think this these princesses? You think it's gonna bump up a little bit? Do you think?
It always does. It's not over until he sings. So.
And you think Bonaire too, huh? You think that's somebody to go a little above and beyond?
Bonaire may stay the same. Big congrats to whoever.
Somebody's not going to let that squeak out. I would, if I had it, I would bid 50,001, just to not let it sit there. I think it's going to go for 52.
52. I say 55, and I say
55 would be equal to El Salvador, right?
Yep.
But Egypt, I think I picked a little higher for that one.
Yeah, I say 15.
I think I picked 14. Yeah, and I think I picked 12 for Uruguay.
Yeah. Yep. And even I think the Blaze will bump up. Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah,
D-Ray?
I think that'll be in 7.5, maybe even 9 if they want that Warrior though. That's a strong bid for that Warrior. That looks good.
Yeah, nobody messing around as a pup bee, man. You got a little
they want that
pup bee Warrior. That's it. How's it going, Evelyn? Good to see you.
So yeah, I had to go into a therapy session before the show, Tim. I thought tonight was my night to get my royal. So and I think it has something to do with the crypto swarm. They like to tweet out YouTube videos about these places, so everybody gets to go check them out and watch the videos about it. And I don't think it's helping my cause, so I might have to get in contact with whoever's running that channel.
That ignites the FOMO, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Yep. No.
Beautiful place. Beautiful island. Man.
I saw that it looked like a nice place to surf and hang out by the beach. And yeah, I did read that it was crypto friendly. So, once that happens, then everybody wants to be there and be the queen.
Well, it's right next to Curacao, and hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But it is those two islands are right next there, and then just a little bit more west is Aruba. So if that gives you any idea, that's what it is. Those 3 islands are right there chained together, just above Caracas in Venezuela. So very, very nice area, right? And yeah, who wouldn't love a nice nice Caribbean island? That's beautiful, man.
Especially when you're the queen.
Yeah, I'm new to the queen. That's right. It's good to be the queen. Hey, another thing, and like I said, well, we're 2 minutes away. I don't want to jump in because it was pretty cool news. They had Charles Hoskinson up on Congress today.
Oh, right. Yep.
Very good, man. My man is that's a smart dude, and he's representing the crypto industry in a very cool way. And yeah, and it's neat to hear them kind of, what they're thinking and with regulations and stuff like that. I was going to send you the link, Tim. It would probably be pretty cool after this auction's up is to listen to the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's on what do you call C-SPAN? So it's all normal. It's good to use. YouTube's not going to bang us on it, but it's just great, man. Great to hear talking about it intelligently, not kind of all about how you're going to just regulate the innovation out of it, right? It's just
right.
It's a good discussion. So hopefully maybe let me get it and I'll send it over to you. But yeah, very, very cool. I'm glad that you got people up there that are for the whole crypto industry. He's not obviously just shilling for Cardano. He's just kind of talking about the whole industry, and what can happen, what what we should be doing, right? It's not about kind of looking at this like the internet. It's not the internet, right? It's not even close. So let me jump it over to you if you can, because I know I still
I'll
can't
rebroadcast it. After the show, I'll throw it on there.
Yeah, either or. Like I said,
the whole thing.
When we finish up the actual auction, it would be pretty cool that the link I just sent you. If you play the first, I think it's 5 minutes. It's his opening statement to Congress.
Sure.
Yeah, very cool. Yep. Because it's important. Regulations is going to happen, so we might as well get the conversation started, and not kind of shirk from this. This is something that we all kind of would want to understand as we're all building here.
Yep. That reminds me of Jerry Brito. He's a Washington D.C. guy and a lobbyist, and he's fighting for fair regulation and the rights of crypto owners. But he came up to speak to us at the local meetup. So it was great. But it's nice that there's smart people down there working on it.
Yep.
12 seconds, fast gas.
My man Will, I know you called it, Will. I remember you like what do they call him? That's the Swami.
11.
There you go.
New bid 12.
Oh,
We've got bids coming in on the contract. So
yeah,
are they
using the fast gas? We got people squeaking them in there, but I saw 11 on Uruguay.
This is it. Wow.
Let me refresh and see if we can get in there.
Yep. Let's see.
We had 3 bids come in the last 41 seconds. So.
Oh, really?
Is this a new system? What's going on here?
It doesn't say. Well, yeah, you wouldn't know on which one it bids, huh?
No.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
What's going on?
Why does it keep doing that?
It's messing with you, Tim.
I'm gonna hit that just to
don't. What are you doing?
Happens.
That's calling the contract.
Somebody's got to get it out of the way.
You're gonna pay gas for that, Tim?
No, I just refreshed.
Well, I'll wait. You got announcements too after this as well, Tim. We're gonna do something next. Yep.
I'll be ready.
You got announcements. That's what I'm talking about.
What is going on? Come on.
You want me to refresh, Tim?
All right.
Because your refresh button is not refreshing, man.
It is refreshing. That's the whole spin around thing. This is a new system somebody
let Dusty refresh it for you, Dusty.
I'm doing the same thing. So.
Uh-oh.
See, Ray, go ahead and refresh, and when you're ready, we'll switch over to you.
Watch me.
Go ahead.
Watch me refresh.
Go ahead.
Oh,
you got a fresh screen.
There it is. I see it amazingly.
Well, share it.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind.
It went away. Hold on. Here we go.
Imagine that.
Here, I'm gonna check. I'll check it again. We'll do it.
Thanks, Ray.
You got problems with your computer. Hold on.
I have no issues at all. I have
Look at this.
Verizon
Ready?
Fios gigabyte.
Watch this refresh.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
So we had a bid come in at 11,038 bee honey. So
Yeah.
I think that's the first princess one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Uruguay.
And then
So I saw that one too.
Yep. We had a bid come in for 775.38. That was probably the Blaze female. Had to be the Blaze female. And then we had a bid fail within the last minute.
So there's no way to look on Etherscan, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, maybe I should stop sharing.
So I do not see a bid for the Royal. Sounds like she went for 50,000.
Wow, you could have got it for 50.01.
I know. If I only had 50,000.
There was not I did not see a bid over 12,000, which means that princess, what was it?
Egypt?
Egypt. Yep. Looks like Egypt stayed the same. Uruguay went for 11,038. Looks like Puppy Warrior went for 2,500, and then the Lady Blaze went for the 775.
775. That was the jump, right? Because that Blaze was at 250 or something. It was looking way too cheap. But 750 is a good price.
That is.
Contracts don't lie. So
that's low. It's a deal. You know, anything under 1,000, I think, for any of them, because those are all superhero bees. You know, especially with the new puppy face. You know what I mean? So that was a good price. But yeah,
they must have done something to change up the fact that it doesn't refresh with the. I guess it waits till it's all over now.
The clear, right? So we don't get excited because I thought I won a
right,
like you, Tim.
Just like I thought I got outbid the first time on Scotland.
Scotland, you know that D-Ray, right? He got Scotland.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, he didn't know.
I also know that he didn't know he got it. So.
A couple
You
days
guys
ago.
knew long before I did, and I didn't know for 2 weeks after the fact.
The auctioneer was rattling so fast he just raised his paddle, and he didn't think he got it, so he got in the car and drove home. And the auctioneer called him and said, "Hey, you left your Scotland princess here. Please come back and claim your prize." So,
yeah, that's the beautiful part about blockchain. It took his bee honey. He noticed that, but he didn't notice the queen that was placed in his wallet. So it's beautiful. It's like a surprise. It's like Christmas. It's nice.
It freshen up, but it's not giving me the numbers.
That's all good, man. Like you said, no worries. We know that, like you said, the prices. So the only one to take a change was that one first Princess Royal, right? Isn't that what you said? Egypt went for 12,000.
Yes.
Yep.
From what it looks like, I mean, you don't get to see exactly what these bids were per bee, but I can give something to our Twitter crowd since they're joining us tonight.
Yeah,
I do know whose bid failed. I recognize that wallet. I'll give you one guess.
FOMO head.
No. 239.
Oh, 239.
Too late.
Trying to steal the Blaze? Was he trying to steal the Blaze?
I think he was going for the Blaze.
Oh, 239. Come on now, man. That stinks because that's nice. It's a nice bee.
It is a nice bee, but you can't 239 this auction. You got to come in with a minute and a half to go.
Can we go look at the empowerment bees, maybe?
Yeah.
No, I got something else to do.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Tim.
I'm going to take a look at this for a second.
Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
So here we go with 77 out of 457 burnt for 7,389,092,000 burnt.
That's a lot of tokens.
Why isn't that showing up? There it is. Trying to accentuate that.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I think the plan is tomorrow night I'm gonna burn one tomorrow night.
Oh, burning one live.
Here. Why not? On
That's
a Friday night.
Friday night burn.
Friday night burn party.
Right here. It looks like you're what is there, 77? Is that how many burn it said down there? 77?
77 out of 457. So we got a ways to go. We got to keep it going.
We do. We do. But what the deal is there's only been what 1 billions. So it looks like it's like a good shot you got there, Tim. That's nice.
Well, how many did FOMO Head burn? 1 billion and a couple more 5 millions, right?
Yeah, he
So,
only got 1 billion, and the rest are
Yeah.
all 5.2
I
million.
got to thank him for getting all those other ones out of the way. I think I'm feeling lucky tomorrow night.
He cleared the deck. He cleared the
Yeah.
deck. So did Will. Thanks, Will, too. Will's been burning some too. A lot of people have been kind of scorching a little bit of bee honey tokens, man. It's awesome.
I think I heard that the Pacific Northwest group is going to burn some this weekend. So,
Yep.
I mean,
That's cool.
we've got 2 more chances for Friday night bonfires. So Tim's going to burn tomorrow night, and then I mean it'll be close to wrapping up by next Friday night, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, we're really gonna scorch it. You know what I mean? This is awesome. That's good to hear. They got the IRL event in the Northwest Pacific. Yeah, it's like a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool, man.
Is that right? I hadn't heard about that.
Got to be on Spaces, Tim.
Wow. I heard about the one in Jersey, Philly, Jersey area.
That's right, Philly. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Harrison. Friday night. Oh,
Go ahead, Brett.
Tim knocked it off. So there you go, Harrison. That's what I'm talking about. Friday night, but it's going to be a good one. We gotta burn. We gotta get some of this bee honey. Get it down to where we need it. Right. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Ain't no party like a burn party.
Yep. No, that's right. And that's right. That's what I'm talking about, Will. I got the 2 comma hat trick.
Well, let's ask Sir William what's going to happen tomorrow night. How many queens coming out tomorrow night?
Oh yeah, yeah. Come on, Will. You got the
Midas touch with what's coming out.
That's right. I mean, he did call it.
He said 3.
Yep. You were the one saying 2 royals, and
I said 2 royals and 1 princess. He said no, 2 princess, 1 royal, and he got it spot on. So, I did think he called a location though. I forget what he said, but that didn't come out.
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna say we're gonna see another royal. 1 royal, Will. That's what I say. That's what I believe. Yep.
I'm gonna call a princess. 1 princess, and I think it's gonna be a big one. I think it's gonna be Mexico, Canada, USA. I think we're gonna see a big princess come out.
Big princess. Not like the other ones aren't big, right?
No, they're all big. But we know these are gonna go for mega bee honey, right?
Absolutely. Yep. What do you think?
Like that 60,000 princess?
Mm-hmm.
New record holder?
Ecuador. It's nice.
Was it Ecuador? It wasn't Ecuador.
Well, El Salvador. Was it El Salvador?
No,
El Salvador was a royal, and that went for 55.
Okay.
Talking about the princess that went for 60.
Oh yeah,
record.
That was the Maldives. Yeah.
Maldives, yeah.
Yep.
So that was the other island. Yeah, it was Maldives. That was the other island I was looking at.
Well, it is that one's a true. Yeah, that's the paradise right there. Yeah, it is. That even though the pool is amazing, that's pool water. I mean, it looks amazing. It's like blue, crystal blue water. I mean, it's crazy.
That's where you go and you buy one of those resorts and you name it the B Resort or the M2 Resort. I mean, that's got to happen somewhere, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. It's Will said 1 queen, and Crypto Joe said Thailand. Okay.
Nice.
I like it. So
strong.
But do you want to play that? Did you receive that from me for?
Oh, let me see. Did you send it in Skype or not the private chat?
No, Skype. You know me. I like Skype. I'm still there with Skype. But it's like I said, it's just very interesting. I mean, maybe even too, we could post it in our description in the YouTube show because it's very great. Just especially even too because the congressmen and senators, even their questions, usually it's ridiculous when you start watching the politicians and they're trying to one up each other and get you gotchas and hear like this. It was nothing like that. They sounded like they're really trying to understand this space and learn. So.
I think I got it. Give me a second. Let me pull it up.
All good. Yep. But yeah, it's been a good. Appreciate all the comments, everybody, in the comment section. Remember always to, if you could, subscribe, like, and share. It's always very helpful. There we go.
Let's have a listen. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, is it doing it to you now, Tim?
Nope.
Oh, no. No.
Hold on.
I know. I'm just saying. You were thinking that I was making stuff up over here. Like,
Yeah, you are.
Like when Dusty tried to be on with me last time. I didn't get no audio, and it was my fault. Nope.
Hang on.
Management systems and oversight processes were never
restarted. Yes.
Scale and rapid evolution. For example, who worked so hard. Thank you for inviting me to testify at this hearing. I applaud the work of this subcommittee, and I appreciate you all taking the time to provide a forum for the blockchain industry. The blockchain industry has grown over the past decade from a small group of unorganized volunteer developers, and it was very small, believe me, to a $1 trillion global economy encapsulating sophisticated engineering, scientific research, publicly traded companies, and millions of users. While our remarkable growth yields significant opportunities ranging from infrastructure security to entirely new economies like metaverses and NFTs, it also has presented new challenges and amplified the existing problems. Our legacy systems cannot handle the rapid movement of value without counterparty risk and require centralized middlemen. Our regulatory tools, risk management systems, and oversight processes were never designed for such speed, scale, and rapid evolution. For example, in just 4 years, our industry has touched concepts ranging from IPOs to intellectual property to completely new business structures called DAOs that are effectively leaderless and jurisdiction-free. Reflecting upon the 20th century, the dominance of the United States has rested upon 3 pillars: our financial services, our technology companies, and our manufacturing capabilities. These industries are rapidly transforming under the demands of globalization, increased competition, new technologies, and our desire to define ESG rules to ensure a sustainable, values-driven global economy. At our core, our industry's technology is about creating distributed ledgers to store information that needs to be transparent, auditable, time-stamped, and immutable. This process enables records of social and economic concerns to be reliable and programmable. For example, as a rancher, I have to deal with water rights, grazing leases, BLM land, and numerous other agreements, contracts, and economic events. Many of these are not digitized, nor are they shared in ways to provide emergent value to policymakers, regulators, and researchers. The consequences of this fragmentation and lack of digitization are a large amount of inefficiency, replication of work, and a lack of access for entrepreneurs and innovators who could build new products and services that would dramatically reduce costs and improve efficiency for all stakeholders. The power of blockchain technology is its universality and permissionless model for innovation. Our company, Input Output, has never had to pay a royalty, file a patent application, or acquire a license to pursue business in countries as diverse as Ethiopia to Mongolia. Thus, we have to understand that categories-based regulation that is segregated to the borders of a particular jurisdiction and relies upon centralized actors for reporting and disclosure is unlikely to be effective and frankly will inhibit regulation. Furthermore, the internet's governance, evolution, and innovation aren't controlled by the ITU or some other transnational body, but rather by thousands of interconnected and interdependent agencies and private companies working towards the self-emerging common goals of increased connectivity, capacity, and utility. If we are to discuss how to regulate our industry, protect consumers, and align growth with the realities of modern society, then we ought to have the humility to admit innovation makes specifics difficult. We should focus on principles instead. Blockchains enable the liquidity of value, thought, and commerce at a scale and speed society has never enjoyed before. Instead of predicting the outcome of these new capabilities, we ought to decide on what risks we must guard against, what fundamental rights consumers should have, and how to use new tools for the greatest possible good. It seems prudent to focus on concepts like measuring decentralization, information asymmetries, accessibility of data, and access rather than arguing about jurisdictional bodies or asset categorization. Cryptocurrencies are financial stem cells at their core. They can be nearly any asset and can change over time. Principles don't change. For example, the notion of measuring consolidation and its risks has been an endeavor the United States has pursued and is frankly good at since the Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890. While none of us are personally familiar with life in the 1890s, we'd certainly be comfortable with the intent and concepts behind the Sherman Antitrust Act. Centralization of markets and
Do live.
He said,
Morning, folks.
commercials. No, you got it.
All right.
You're almost
It's a
there.
commercial?
Yeah, it's a commercial.
All right.
Yeah, you're almost there. You got one more. Just let him do.
power seldom leads to good outcomes. I hope we
Do-do-do.
can engage in a fruitful and ongoing dialogue throughout the coming months as the United States debates the regulatory future of the American blockchain and cryptocurrency industry. Like the prior Congresses in the 1990s discussing the regulatory framework for the internet that led to the rise of trillion-dollar companies, I believe this Congress can achieve great results by working with our industry
Yeah,
in a
that's
principles-based legislative approach and leveraging our capabilities to innovate and adapt.
Yep.
Thank you all for your time,
pause
and
it.
I look forward to your questions.
Yep. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool to hear him. And then if and I'm not saying if you wanted to, if you skip to 8:49, that's where the lady asks a great question. Just his response, like I said, just good stuff, man. Like I said,
Is this a rendition of Back to the Future? Is that Austin M2 in about 40 years?
It is. There you go. Is that awesome? That's funny.
Dude is spitting some knowledge, right?
He is, man, and that's what I mean. It's pretty cool. He's not just up there kind of talking of his own project, Cardano. He's representing cryptocurrency and the industry and blockchain as a whole, and that's awesome, man.
Want me to play that out? Hold on.
Well, yeah, you can skip to 8:49.
Yep.
It's just for the there you go.
Son, did I say that? I'm trying.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And I know we just have a few seconds left, but there's a lot of discussion about whether we should regulate certain cryptocurrency as commodities or securities. What do you think might the benefits? And maybe you could talk just a little bit about that. What are the drawbacks, things like that?
Well, with 37 seconds.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, the gentleman can take as much time as he requires.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Well,
Chair.
I
There you go.
appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, don't push it, but
It's a
You got-
fine line
You
here.
got to be careful. I'm Italian. So, when you look at cryptocurrencies in general, I've always viewed them like financial stem cells. They're kind of more fundamental than a particular category like a currency or a commodity. And really, it depends on the markets they're traded on and the use and utility that they have. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, what public policy considerations are you attempting to satisfy? Is it sanctions compliance? Is it consumer protection? Is it market stability? What we do as an industry is we're all about transparency. So it's kind of funny, we're talking and debating about disclosure regimes. There's no other financial asset in the world that really is as transparent as a cryptocurrency. Every transaction from the very beginning for Bitcoin, for example, from January 3rd, 2009 is known. Every single one, the holdings of the founder are known because all of these things are publicly available to everybody. So it's more about, in my view, understandability and the tooling required to make this work on a global basis. So I don't think it would be wise to say, well, is it a security or a commodity, or fall into this temptation of who's the more permissive regulator or what is the regulatory arbitrage, but rather just take a step back and say, what things do we want to guard against? And we now have 13 years of history as an industry of, I think, 6 or 7 collapses, a whole bunch of interesting new things like NFTs that have always pushed the limit, and a global marketplace with more than 100 million people floating around that we can draw from, and we can look on a case-by-case basis and build a framework that makes sense. What's encouraging to me as an entrepreneur, briefly, is that there's a lot of great legislation that's been proposed recently, like the DCA, the FIA. There's executive orders that have come through that are trying to force clarity amongst the executive branch. So these things together create a global dialogue, and if we're clever about it, I think we can converge to a reasonable compromise that we as an industry can live with and continue to be competitive with.
Nice.
Yeah, man, and that is a great conversation starter right there. You know what I mean? Hopefully, that politicians don't get too wonky, man, and just try to tinker with things that they don't know, and they actually listen to people who are over here. And I like how he started it, because it is how this industry over here is pure, man. How people started. They started building blockchains. Developers have put technology and building and coding and doing all this stuff when there was really payments, right? They're always building towards things, and it's not like they were getting paid to do that. There was not everybody, but a good majority of the devs across the board have always kind of built towards this this way of thinking, where this decentralization that we're all trying to reach. And again, we haven't done a great job because we keep building things like centralized places like Coinbase and OpenSea, things like that. But we're getting there, and I think these discussions are very important. And like I said, hopefully you get politicians are not going to try to snuff any of this innovation and all this stuff out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He gave some great answers. I usually listen at double speed. He was speaking very fast. That was normal speed for him.
Yeah.
So he was rattling off, of course, reading what he wrote, but he was rattling off some great ideas and plans and everything that obviously he's been a major part in developing with Vitalik and then his own Cardano stuff. So he's the right guy to have there. Man, he was good.
Yep.
And that was a great answer to, be careful what you wish for, pay attention to what's going on. But hey, I finally got the results up.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking.
There we go. 11,038, 775, 12 even, 2,500 and 50,000. Nobody squeaked in that extra bee honey right there.
Yep. Well, that's a strong bid, 50,000.
Oh yeah. No, that's no slouch right there. That was strong. It came out early, but I figured somebody would at least throw an extra one on there, like what happened to Uruguay over here.
They got all three of those. You see BD04, right? They got the last three.
BD04, BD04, and BD04. Nice.
Yeah. Might maybe click on it. Give a little look.
Let's be nosy.
That's what we're talking about here, right?
Just because we were just talking about transparency.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. Blockchain.
Oh, they had another royal.
Look at this. Yeah, somebody's collecting here.
2 royals. Good Lord, man.
Yeah.
What is that one?
This one is I'm gonna find out right now. Romania.
Romania.
That's what I was thinking.
Wow. It's different parts of the globe there. It's not like.
And then this one tonight.
Wow. Egypt. He picked up. He or she picked up 2.
He just got these two. These 2 tonight. He had Romania in the wallet already.
Wow.
Wow.
That is strong.
That's a pretty heavy wallet right there.
and puppies. And got 2 puppies. It's like
you got to have guard dogs when you've got that many queens. This is where Santisi isn't set up right. You've got to have guard dogs. So
you do.
This person's thinking right. I like it.
Can you look at the empowerment bees, Tim? If you go back to,
well, you can see them here. So this one's got a fireman with the SBU hat. This one is one of those bat bees things. What is that called?
It's a slash.
Wolverine.
And a slash.
My bad. Sorry.
And then horny sunglasses. And you got
that's a nice doctor.
Medical practitioner. Rainbow hat.
Yeah.
And I think those are diamond gold teeth.
Mm.
Then you've got a wonder bee with the lightning tail and a kissy face.
Yep.
And then I haven't seen this one in a while, the drinker's helmet.
Yep.
On a wonder bee.
Drunk wonder bee.
Sorry, this is a wonder bee. What's this one? That's not a wonder bee.
Super bee.
Hold on. We're gonna take a look at this.
Yeah, it's a super bee.
It's a super bee. It's not.
Okay. A slash with the blaze.
Yep. Transparency. That's what I'm talking about, Mauritia. It's awesome.
There it is. Super bee.
Pushing
Super
the
bee
limit.
kissy face.
Oh yeah. Super bee kissy face. That's nice. With a little baseball.
And then this one is the Wonder Bee with the Ginsu stinger. Oh, it's got the 23 necklace on there too.
That is nice.
And the good old Bevy helmet. Gotta love that.
Yep.
Bonaire.
Bonaire.
50.
Very nice. I can't believe you got those 3. That's a nice collection.
Yeah, that's a big night for them.
Yeah. Yep. But all good, man.
Yeah, I think we got the goats coming in Twitter Spaces, so we don't want to hold them up.
It is. I'll wrap it up. You know, I know you guys are hearing too. Let me.
Yep.
I'm gonna mute myself. I don't know if I know they'll pull up. Like I said, Garnett and them, I believe. And we should wrap it up here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
Yep. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for
Absolutely.
another awesome night, another awesome auction, and then make sure everybody tunes in tomorrow because Tim is
That's
going
right.
to earn some bee honey tokens. You know, I feel the billion, Tim.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling 3 commas.
Here,
3 commas
Austin.
coming out.
Yeah.
Is that the New York Burn Father?
Yeah, it is. It's the New York. That's the up north. Yeah, he's the New York burn father. That's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Hey, Ray of Light and the BeesSocialTV, the D-Ray show was phenomenal. Thanks for covering the auction for us. Great video.
Well, awesome, man.
I like that. The D-Ray, T-Ray. I like it. Giving the
All
sniper a little love.
Yep. Oh yeah. What? My bad too. It's Wings of Wisdom tonight. My bad. It's not the goats.
Oh, that's right. Thursday night. Who knows what night it is?
Yeah.
This is
right.
just all smashes together after a certain point.
When you're on 24/7 for the last 37 days,
Yep.
Yep. But
all good.
appreciate you guys.
All right, guys. We'll
Have
see
a
you
good
tomorrow
one.
night. Get ready
Yep.
to burn.
Right on. Good night.